As you walk through the streets, every moment, every jolt burns and reopens your wounds. The pain along the way with the weight with the cross becomes too much and you fall. As the crowd watches you in pain on the ground, they begin to laugh at you. They lose their own sense of right and wrong to be part of the crowd. Yet you get up and continue on even though you know what lies ahead. How many times, Lord, have I sacrificed my values as I join the crowd to take satisfaction and pleasure into a fall of another? How many acts of unkindness have been supported by my laughter? Dear Jesus, laying there on the ground, you feel my laughter, our laughter. How many times have I fallen in my walk, Jesus? Give me the courage, Lord, to stop laughing at the pain of others and to see you, Jesus, in everyone. Help me to remember your courage and perseverance when you fell. Give me the courage to get back up when I fall and to help others when they fall. Help me to remember that it is worth it to live as you lived.
Christ above in torment hangs, she beneath beholds the pangs of her dying glorious Son.
The fourth station. Jesus meets his mother. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. Amid all the shouts and jeers from the crowd, one voice stands out. At first, it is so faint that you wonder if it is real. But then your eyes meet and you see her, your mother. She must have felt all of your pain, the thorns around your head, the bruises on your body. She withstood the blows of taunt and sorrow to be there for you along the way. She alone remained to give you courage. She always has been there for you, and now in your darkest hour, she is there. She reminds us that you are someone's child just like we are. There are so many times when I feel alone in my struggles. It seems that no one understands what I am going through, especially my parents. But I realize they must. How many times have I hidden things from my parents out of fear of what they would say or what trouble I would be in, when all they want is to love me. Jesus, help me to remember that I am never alone in my struggles. Help me to see my parents as you saw yours. Help me to know their love for me. And when things are hard, help me to remember the light of your mother in my life.
Is there one who would not weep, wound in misery so deep? Christ, dear mother, to behold.
The fifth station, Simon helps Jesus carry his cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you, because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world. The soldiers who had beaten you all day have what appears to be a moment of compassion, yet instead their selfish movements override their opportunity for charity. They only want to follow their orders to get you up to the place where you will be crucified. How severely have you been beaten that they decide to grab Simon from the crowd, helping you carry the cross? He follows behind you, walking in your steps, helping you move forward. You press on knowing that the worst is yet to come. Was Simon worried about what everyone would think of him helping you? Or was he glad to be able to ease your burden? How often do I pass up an opportunity to help someone in need? Do I let what others think of me stop me from reaching out? Jesus, open my ears to hear the ways that you call me to serve. Simon knew nothing of his execution, but in experiencing your courage and love, he became your friend and a witness for us. Help me to follow Simon's example of helping others. Help me to know what it means to be a true and faithful servant.
Can the human heart refrain from partaking in her pain? Is that mother's pain untold?
Sixth station, Veronica wipes the face of Jesus. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
By now, the thorns cut so deeply into your head that even seeing where you should step next is almost impossible. You are almost unrecognizable. It was so much easier for them to hate you, to wish you dead when they couldn't see your face. Veronica approaches you and reaches out her hands and wipes your face with her cloth. Suddenly, her face of compassion becomes clear. No words are necessary. Both your eyes say it all. For in that moment, your dignity as man is restored. Do I have it in me to see your face clearly when I look into the eyes of another person? How many times have I forgotten that each person is made in your image and likeness and therefore deserves my respect? Do I make others the object of my pleasure and ignore their humanity? Veronica courageously stepped forward and dared to treat you differently than everyone else. Could I do the same? Jesus, help me to see your presence in others. Help me to see clearly the suffering around me, see clearly your humanity there. Give me the courage to follow Veronica's example, treating others with love, even when no one else does.
Bruised, derided, cursed, defiled, she beheld her tender child, all with bloody scourges rent.
The seventh station, Jesus falls the second time. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
The soldiers are enraged at you for falling this time. They can't understand how Simon's help is not enough. In their anger, they hit you again and again before they remember that you have to be alive to be crucified. The beating stops, but the shouts and taunts become louder and harsher. At this moment, you can stop this. You are the Messiah and have the power to reveal yourself to everyone there. But you know that it would not fulfill all that is written about you. You know you must be faithful to all of the Father's promises to his people. Remembering your love and your faithfulness, you get up. And now with your wounds full of dirt, you get up and keep going. How many times have I failed to follow through on my promises? Or worse yet, how often have I lied to people I care about? Do I remember your faithfulness even when I fall? Jesus, help me to remember that you endured hatred so that I may be free from it. Help me to believe in your faithfulness and love for me. Give me the grace to follow through on my words to others. Help me to be a person of integrity.
For the sins of his own nation saw him hang in desolation till
The eighth station, Jesus meets the women of Jerusalem. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
The women of Jerusalem were standing in the distance. They were crying and weeping. While the air still passes through your lungs and your heart still beats, to them you are dead. They know you are on your way to be crucified, and because of the beating you have endured, you already look like you should not be breathing at all. Yet in this moment, consumed by death, you comfort them by telling them to not weep for you. How many times have I really thought about your passion, Lord, feeling sad even to the point of tears? How many times have I wanted to weep because of your pain without recognizing that humanity caused it? Do I listen to your words in my life? How often have the things I watched or listened to led me away from you? Jesus, help me to listen to your words in my life. Help me to acknowledge my part in your suffering. Open my eyes to the ways I can work to eliminate violence and suffering in my life and those who will come after me. Show me ways that I can put you first.
A sweet mother, font of love, touch my spirit from above. Make my heart with yours accord.
The ninth station, Jesus falls the third time. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you. Because by your holy cross you have redeemed. Again you fall. This time it is because you are just so exhausted. You were utterly beaten, defeated, with not an ounce of strength left. Only your will presses you forward while your body refuses. How difficult it must be for you. Every bone in your body wants to stop right here and move no further. But you know this has to be finished and that this is not yet complete. Somehow you get the strength to get up. You know the end is close, so you press on. How many times have I let my flesh win over my spirit? How often have I chosen to sin rather than to follow your way? Was it my sin that became too heavy that you fell this third time? Jesus, help me to follow your ways. Help me to remember your victory over my sin. Give me the grace to recognize when I sin and the desire to sin no more.
Make me feel as you have found. Make my soul to glow and melt with the love of Christ my Lord.
The 10th station, Jesus is stripped of his garments. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you. In some ways, to get to this point is a relief because you know that this is almost over. In other ways, it is terrifying because you know the worst pain is still waiting for you. As the soldiers strip you bare, your mother wants to cover you and hide you. You are stripped of your dignity, and you have remained faithful to the bitter end. How often have I judged others by the way they look or what they are wearing? Do I find my own self-worth and self-dignity by the clothes I wear or the way I look? How many times have I labeled others using shame so as to set them apart? Jesus, help me to look past the outside of others. Help me to not judge them by how they look or what they wear. Help me to see the dignity that you have, that every child of God has. A dignity that nobody, including me, can ever take away. Help me to find my own self-worth and identity in you.
Holy Mother, pierce me through. In my heart each wound renew. Of my Savior crucified.
The 11th station, Jesus is nailed to the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you. Lying down on wood is not foreign to you. A wooden manger was the first place you were laid when you came into this world. There you were laid in love, and now it is out of love that you lay here on this wooden cross. The soldiers nail your hands and feet to the cross. As the nails are driven into your hands and feet, the pain jolts through your entire body. I can't understand why they are doing this to you. I don't realize that I am also one of them nailing you to the cross. How many times has my sin become a strike of the nail into your body? How often do I turn away from your mercy? Jesus, I'm sorry for nailing you to the cross with my own sin. Help me to seek your forgiveness and mercy for the times I sin.
Let me share with you his pain, who for all my sins was slain, who for me in torment died.
The 12th station, Jesus dies on the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
As you hang there on the cross, the face of all humility must flash before your eyes, as one by one you recount whom you are doing this for. And finally, you say, Father, into your hands I commend my spirit. It is finished. You breathe your last breath. The mob stood in stunned silence as they surveyed the results of their sin. The Lord of life, Jesus, hung dead on the cross. As they gazed up upon you, you victim, they realized that you were the Son of God. They are terrified and alone, even though they stood with one another. Jesus, help me never forget your love for me. Help me to know you died for me. Fill me with comfort knowing that I never suffer anything you don't understand.
Let me mingle tears with thee, mourning him who mourned for me, all the days that I may live. The 13th station. Jesus is taken down from the cross. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you.
Because by your holy cross you have redeemed the world.
Once the mob had left, the guards allowed those who loved you to bring you down from the cross. The first arms that held you in this word are also the last. Your mother was told a sword would pierce her heart the day she presented you as an infant to the Father. Now, as she holds your body, she sees not only the man she now holds, but also the child she held, and her heart is pierced. Your comfort to her will come, but in this moment she has only the Father to be with her in sorrow and pain. All hope seems gone. How many times have I lost hope in you? How often have I doubted your ability to be God in my life over all things? Jesus, help me to trust in you. Help me to place all my hope in you and get peace in knowing that you are Lord over all things. By the cross with you to stand, there with you to reap and pray. All I ask of you to give.
The 14th station. Jesus is placed in the tomb. We adore you, O Christ, and we praise you. You are laid to rest by those who did not abandon you. Tears stream down their faces as they remember your love. They wrap your body in clean linens and laid in the tomb. The stone is rolled over the entrance, and now it is surely the end. While those you have lived with, laughed with, and cried with are in their deepest sorrow, believing all is over, you are conquering sin and death. How many times has death felt like the end? When I've lost a loved one, it can be so hard. How often do I miss the opportunity to say, I love you, to those special people in my life? Do my family and friends know how I feel about them? Jesus, help me always remember that death is not the end. Give me the strength to say the words, I love you, to those people in my life that I do love. Help me to love every person, not just in words, but also my actions. Jesus, I love you, I need you, and I trust you.
Virgin of all virgins blessed, listen to my fond request. Let me share your grief divine.
Thank you for your reverence during our Stations of the Cross celebration. We hope that this journey has allowed you to reflect on your own life and the thoughts, words, and actions that may bring you away from Jesus. Every time we see the face of Christ in those we meet, every time we think, speak, and act lovingly, every time we seek mercy and forgiveness, every time we pray, we have removed ourselves from the mob that condemned Jesus and declared our discipleship. I pray that each of us is granted the strength, courage, and faith to continue following Jesus, who is the way, the truth, and the life. As you leave today, reflect on your Lenten promises and all that Jesus has done for you. May your relationship with Jesus continue to grow stronger, and may you always feel his love and peace.